Welcome on into the restaurant show. We are here at Nonno's Ristorante Italiano on Whitney Way in Madison. Joaquin and Juan, welcome on. Welcome me in. Thanks for having me here. We're gonna do the restaurant show here again. So, what do we got here today?
Here we have we're gonna be preparing spaghetti carbonara.
Okay, awesome.
It's a popular dish from our menu.
So what is a spaghetti carbonara? I've not had this dish here, and then I guess what kind of flavors am I going to be expecting with that?
Well, with this one, you want to be able to. It has the pancetta, which is Italian bacon. Then we use raw egg after you put it on the plate. So what's really good about it is you want to for sure get the pancetta nice and crispy to give it a little good flavor.
So is that kind of like a bacon almost? Or?
It's Italian bacon. So
okay, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, it is really good.
Yeah. So I guess while Joaquin's kind of cooking that, tell us the story. I mean, you guys have been working together for quite some time and have been here for a while. So kind of how did you guys end up meeting and how did you guys end up working together here?
Well, we've been working together for over 10 years. So he's always been the guy in the kitchen and I've been the guy on the floors. It's been over 10 years.
Yeah, and artfully doing the flip there, Joaquin.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got the spaghetti and we got everything here. So what kind of ingredients are going into this dish while the pancetta is cooking?
I just put a little bit of crispy garlic, a touch of butter, olive oil. Well, I start with the olive oil.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna add the pasta into the hot water and then finish it with the egg.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, some of the basics it sounds like, but you put it all together and crispy and it's really nice. So what are the kind of items? I mean, you had, all sorts of events kind of going on. You guys have been involved with the community and some of the stuff in the past with Restaurant Week and, just having specials and just having people be able to walk in and get a taste of the flavor of all the different stuff you have. So it's an Italian restaurant, but you have more than just Italian dishes here for some of the stuff.
Well, we have... You mean about the?
Well, not necessarily about just this dish, but everything. So there's, if you want to get the carbonara here, you can do that for sure.
Oh well, we have the carbonara, and honestly, carbonara is the original recipe doesn't have any cream. Here at Nonno's, we add a little bit of cream just to kind of get it to go better with the egg and just to make it
your own personal touch on that.
Personal touch, yeah. So yeah, a little bit of cheese, pepper on it, and it's really good.
Well, when you're in Wisconsin, you gotta have the cheese element. You gotta throw that in there for sure. So while that's kind of cooking, what's kind of like something that goes well with that? I mean, is this like a wine dish? Is it something like that, or?
Well, yeah. With that,
if I want to have a beer, I mean, is that okay?
You can drink whatever you like, but really, you could either have a glass of white wine, nice dry wine. I like to recommend our Italian Frascati wine. It's and it's a really nice Italian dry wine. So.
Yeah, that's all good too, and then you obviously got to have the desserts to go with it. So we got a creme brulee here. So talk to us about that dish. I mean, that's like a homemade kind of thing, or what's
the creme brulee is homemade. We put the sugar on it and just to prepare it, and then we kind of burn the sugar and decorate it with strawberries and mint. There are a lot of people who are allergic to strawberries, so that doesn't mean you have to have the strawberries on it. So we
that's a nice little it's
decoration,
pretty touch on there at the end. So now we're adding the spaghetti into the pancetta mix there with the cream and stuff. So what's the next step? I'm getting excited for what we're gonna be expecting here before we plate this.
Well, eventually he's gonna be adding raw egg in it, and
I gotta see what happens with that step. Yeah.
A lot of people think it's raw, but it's really not, because with the temperature of the sauce and everything, it's gonna cook the egg after it's put on the plate. So it's never raw.
Now. Yeah, because I was wondering if that's gonna be you add a raw egg to a dish, is it safe to eat and everything with that, but you're gonna have it cooked on there for a while enough that it's gonna be
you can see the steam on the pan, so it's not gonna be raw.
We're almost ready to go here. I'm excited. So that's that dish. Oh, that's beautiful. A little bit, and that's done. And we have the creme brulee, and that's your meal right there.
That's the meal right there. Yeah.
And so, is there any particular way to eat this, or you just kind of?
Well,
take
in
a
my
spin of
opinion,
that,
I
and we'll move
always
this out
like
of the way
to
here.
add a little bit of pepper to it. So it's one
That's
of
the pepper.
the.
We got that here. Hit that up, my man. There we go. A little bit of everything.
It's hot. Careful.
Ooh. Very hot, but very good. That pancetta is just right on that
Yeah.
verge where it's just perfectly cooked. Well done, my man. Ooh, that's a good dish. I gotta get some of that. I gotta order a full dish of that for sure. I'll come in. All right, so then we got the creme brulee. What else is kind of going on with Nonno's? I mean, you have some, you know, different kind of food items that you like to have. I mean, what's another one of your popular dishes that we
Well,
haven't touched on today?
To be honest, most of our items on our menus, they're really popular. We have our homemade noodles. We make our cheese raviolis. We make our gnocchis. So there's plenty to choose from on our menu. So
Yeah.
why not? And even if you wanted to have the carbonara and don't have spaghetti, you could always substitute a whole wheat, gluten-free, or homemade noodles. So
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, options for everybody. So here's what we tried today, and you can get yours and get other dishes as well. Nonno's Ristorante Italiano. Thanks for having me, guys. And they're on Whitney Way in Madison. Check them out. We'll have more restaurant show after this.